Hey guys, Sandra with Metal Wani here, and I'm here with Chrigel from Eluveitie. I hope I didn't butcher any of that.
No.
Okay, wonderful. So first off, how has this tour with Epica been so far, and do you generally enjoy the tour experience?
Touring in general, yeah, of course, yeah. That's basically what we do. That's almost all we do. Yeah, on this tour with Epica, well, no, actually, I can't say it's going great. It was going great.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, they're great guys. We played a lot of shows together before that, so that was good. But yeah, I'm sure you heard about what happened to them,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's kind of sucks.
It's unfortunate, yeah.
But other than that, you know, like chemistry between the bands is very good.
It's good.
Yeah, as you maybe can see, I usually don't wear a stupid mustache like that. It was just yesterday night. We had like this. I don't even remember who exactly it was. Had this stupid idea to have this mustache competition, so everybody just shaved like the most retarded.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least that sounds fun. So since you've been consistently touring all over the world for the last couple of years, do you notice any differences in the fan reception depending on where you go?
Generally, not so much. Maybe in Switzerland or probably Germany, there has been some changes over the years. Well, especially in Switzerland, since you know, like all the mainstream media write about us. There's when you play a show, there's quite some percentage of people you actually wouldn't expect at a metal show.
Right.
Let's put it like that. But other than that, actually, no.
Okay. What first got you into playing folk metal, and is that something you listen to in your spare time?
Well, to answer your second question, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
None of us does. And when I formed the band, it never was like I want to form a folk metal band.
It's just something that happened.
Actually, I didn't even know what folk metal was, or actually back then it didn't really exist. Like as it, I mean, there have been some freaky bands around that, you know, did some unusual stuff, such as whatever Skyclad or you know, some Scandinavian bands. But there was no scene or something like as is today, and so it wasn't like a real genre or something. And yeah, so it never was like, okay, now I want to form a folk metal band. It was more that I'm just playing, you know, death metal since forever. I formed my first death metal band in '91. It was, yeah. But I'm also like playing Celtic folk music since a very long time, and I mean, those are just like, you know, my kinds of music that I just love playing and love listening to. And yeah, and I also always just kind of had the dream to once bring those together, and yeah, I tried things out about that, and that's eventually why I formed Eluveitie then.
So do you listen to anything in your spare time, or?
Yeah, on tour actually not that much. When I'm at home, yeah, sometimes I listen to a lot of traditional folk music, and you know, metal-wise, yeah, I listen to metal as well, like, but mostly some old school death metal stuff, like black metal, but basically, when I listen to music, it can be anything. Sometimes I also listen to radio or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that you're often asked about the lyrical content of your songs. I'm not going to go there. What about the instrumental aspect? What inspires the writing of the actual music? Is there anything personal about your writing process? Or?
Yeah, of course, and I would say it's basically just musical tradition. You know, like when I formed Eluveitie, it was very clear which instruments would be included, and also like the way they are implemented in our music, and that's just like the most traditional way, you know. Valerie,
are you okay?
No.
No?
It's just, I'm okay, yes. It's just
the video stuff?
Restart, yeah.
Okay.
So start from the last question. Hold on.
Okay, start from the last question. So you're often asked about the lyrical content of your songs, but what about the instrumental aspect, and what inspires that?
yeah, inspiration is basically, if you can call it inspiration, it's basically musical tradition. When I formed Eluveitie, it was very clear from the beginning which instruments would be included and how they should be implemented in our songs. And it's just like, the totally traditional way in Celtic folk music. I mean, all the instruments we play are like the most common instruments in Celtic folk music. And also what they do in our songs is, actually, if you take all the metal away from Eluveitie, what remains is just traditional Celtic folk music, actually, and the other way around.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do anything to keep your vocal cords in shape, or breathing exercises, since you do play a lot of wind instruments as well?
Yeah, of course. Well, breathing, I probably should stop smoking at some point. But yeah, I mean, of course, I do like all the warm-up exercises, and like actually all of us do like half an hour before a show. We start warming up and doing like the exercises that need to be done to, keep whatever in shape. In my case, that's the vocal cords.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course I did that.
Okay. So how different is playing live from recording in the studio for you guys, and do you have a preference?
I've been asked that question like many times, and I don't know. I mean, of course, it's something completely different. Personally, I love to produce an album. It's such a wonderful experience. It's something magical, I think, because it's like, well, of course you can't compare it, but a little bit it's like a pregnancy and birth. You just see something growing, and you never 100% know how it's going to turn out, and it's just such a wonderful experience. I love it. And probably I would, if I had to choose, I probably would go for that, but I don't think I could ever decide. But because also, like, I mean, if you then stand on stage and play your songs, it's equally a beautiful experience. And also, like, if you then see the joy in people's faces, and then see how much the music can give to them, that's something wonderful as well.
Of course. So although it's been over a year since the release of Origins, and you've been occupied by a lot of touring, is the band working on new material?
Yes.
Is that all I get?
Yeah, no, actually, the news have been released just a couple of days ago. I started working on new songs, and also the concept, and it will be, now I can say that because news has been released like a couple of days ago. It will be the second part of the Evocation concept, so it will be an acoustic album. It will be Evocation Pt.2, and yeah, that's what I'm working on these days. And I mean, we don't have a release date or something, but we plan to go to studios somewhere next year.
Okay. So what is your writing process as a band? Do you separately come up with things and bring them together, or sit in a room?
Mostly, basically it's me to write the music, and especially for the last couple of albums, like I've been working together also with Evo, one of our guitar players. He contributed some really cool riffs, and also sometimes Anna brings in a melody. But basically it's me to write the music, and once a song is finished, I just hand it over, like do kind of a pre-production and hand it over to the band, and everybody sometimes, refines lines for his or her instrument, and yeah, that's basically how we work.
Okay. So finally, what is next following this tour? I mean, do you have any other tours booked? I know you're going to Europe and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a very good question, actually. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much touring until Christmas, and then I think we'll have a break for like 2-3 weeks or something. Maybe there will be some Asian leg of the tour early next year, but I don't think it is confirmed or something, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, once the Origins World Tour is finished, it will be like 1.5 or 2 years or something in total. Yeah, the next thing will be the acoustic album, and also we'll have something special planned for next year. We'll do only in Switzerland though. I will do a completely acoustic tour.
Okay.
Just like throughout the whole year, we play like 2-3 shows every month. Also like with an extended lineup, like with more folk instruments and whatever. And there we'll also like give a preview of the acoustic album. I think we'll play like probably 1 or maybe 2 songs of the upcoming album.
Okay. Great. So, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say to the fans? Anything you've never been asked in an interview that you want to say?
No, to me, just to say thank you very much for the interview.
Well, thank you.
Thanks to everybody who watches that video for the interest in Eluveitie.